between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Bowers, the man in motion. Right to the air is Leonard. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Leonard now on 2nd down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Leonard to throw here on 3rd and long. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Leonard going to throw for it. And he's going to have a Raiders first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points, on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
Ready, break! Rig alert! Rig alert! Bronco 80!
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Bates, good. With the extra points, Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Man in motion here is Tucker. That is caught out wide on the RPO. Now he's loose at the 40. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And he will not not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
We go from sorry inside, they're ready to grab up. They get to the butt. I want the money to pass, the food at the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my brother, so what are we lacking?
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
The RPO, that one is complete.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Lions.
Third and
19 Lions. 18.
Try and throw with Milton. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
18, Pioneer.
Throwing again is Milton. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go. Buffalo 8, Cowboy 8, Dragon 60.
Milton going to look to throw it again. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air on third down is Milton. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
On 4th down, here's Milton. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Say, hurt. 19 Lions. Like 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hurt.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Ready? 79 Broncos. Ready, steady.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That's taken in. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, here comes Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6. Play action. Here is Leonard. Forced out left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Donovan is a rocker. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Man in motion, heading left. From the gun, here's Leonard. Going up top. He's got it! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Up the middle they go. Finding room to the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. First down, Vegas.
Let's go. Check up.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of... At best, might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with a first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Street. 60 Bobcat.
Now Leonard. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders are back within a point. It's 14-13.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. Moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10.
Come back, team. Ready?
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense and a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Buffalo 18.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. The throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
On the ready.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Go. Cowboy 80.
He'll get this out wide, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. And will give him 4 yards. He'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Leonard. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Gain of 14. First down, Raiders.
They'll throw. It's Leonard. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop for 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Leonard to throw again. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
Las Vegas, first down.
To the air on second down. Here's Leonard. He's going to tuck it and go. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Man in motion here is Tucker. It's third down, and here is Leonard. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Here we go on the return from the 1. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Okay, ready? Ready?
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 back, 18 caught, Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70,
From the gun, here's Milton. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
1st and 10 at the
65.
24-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Throwing, Milton. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready. 19 tight. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Rig alert. 18 Rattler.
To the air, it's Milton. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Raiders' 3-yard line.
A run with Judkins. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Raiders 16.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. To return is Tucker. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Leonard. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
42 yards. And the Raider 1st down. A gain of 42
Man in motion here is Tucker.
1st down, Raiders.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
At the 42.
They'll stick with him again. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
35-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 20. Good for a Raider 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
It is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Leonard. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
Another Raiders 1st down.
To the air is Leonard. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Vegas. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. That's out wide to Judkins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the give, it's Judkins. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Cowboys.
And the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Shaheed with the catch. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They'll run it with Judkins. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
To throw, it's Milton. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd
70 Ranger.
and
70
long.
Ranger. 70 Timberwolf. Nineteen tight. 19 tight.
Now Milton. That's complete to Blue. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Hey, check that. Street. Hey.
They'll go. Here's Milton. There's that man again. Another catch.
This is one of those coaching decisions people are going to be talking about for a long time. You find yourself down 3, a field goal gets you level. Instead, you roll the dice and go for it, and you fail.
Leonard's going to throw on 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds up at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Las Vegas first down.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play. And the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Tucker. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Man in motion here is Tucker. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Vegas.
17 yards. And Las Vegas, first down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6. Leonard to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards. And the Raider first down.
To throw is Leonard. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
19, Tiger, 19. Shut up, let's go.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. That's left side to Tucker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. And down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Second down.
We'll take that is Zach Sealer. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Leonard to throw here on 3rd and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to get back within a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away.
this is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready! Ready, ready!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll dive forward here to tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready! Ready!
He's got it at the 3. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 70 Lions!
You got tight. You got tight right there.
19 Lions! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Mustang 19! 19 tight! 19 tight!
Here's Milton. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. To return is Tucker. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense would take the field. Here's 1st and 10. Now Leonard. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Time is an issue. 1 timeout, 2-minute warning to work with, but they need points. First down and 10. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Leonard now on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacting the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back to 6. Everything's about math matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return, here comes Tucker. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20. Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, it is Leonard. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Leonard to throw again. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, it is Leonard. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Raiders 34.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Get it? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Try to
pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Oh, the hard count looked like they cut somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the 1st down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Ready? Traffic! 60, chop 60. 70, Timberwolves. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Here we go. One final play. On the run to the right. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.